In the framework of the ordinary sessions that culminate this weekend, the Departmental Assembly approved 8 projects that seeks to promote the development of the archipelago. The president and the representative body gave Teleislas News details of this initiative.
Some very relevant initiatives were worked on. The first project was the budgetary addition of 120,000 million pesos, which seeks that the governor can make the necessary investments in a series of roads that were already underway, but needed the approval of the Assembly. There is another important project was the future revenues, a draft ordinance that will guarantee the continuity of these works. The term ends on December 31st. With these future revenues, the governor will be able to continue bidding for works regardless of whether the works end on December 31st. The third project was the powers that were given to the governor for the Sunrise Park. In that way, children and families of the archipelago will be able to enjoy this much needed park. The fourth project is the implementation of 5 secretariats: the youth, the women's, the press office, which will become now a secretariat, the security and the risk management secretariat.
Among the project approved is a modification to the development plan, which includes a special chapter that focuses on flooding in sectors such as Guinea-Hen, and another approved project for the sector known as Carrera 13.
Governor Everett Hawkins, through his Secretary of Infrastructure, has stated that work will begin on this project in October. The fifth and most important project was the modification of the development plan, a special chapter that includes the pluvial dredging to solve the flooding problem of the Guinea-Hen sector.
With these approved projects, the government of the department seeks to address the current problems of the department in terms of infrastructure and public works.
Yesterday, House of Representative Elizabeth J. Pan was elected as Vice President of the Second Committee of the House of Representatives.
The Congresswoman announced that it is a great challenge and that from this commission she will face with pride and courage in defense of our archipelago and the country. She also thanked the members of the Congress who support her resuming the election.
It is a historic moment for the archipelago of San Andres to have the support of each one of you, and in the same vein, the support of the President of the Republic, the President of the House of Representatives, and the Liberal Party. I feel like this is a historic moment because it is a very crucial moment for the islands. We're talking about the commission that is going to analyze not only the limits of Venezuela, but also the limits of the archipelago. And you all are fully aware that the litigation with Nicaragua is still going on. Besides that, we need to see the limits in order to protect the Seaflower Biosphere Reserve, and I feel that God has given me this opportunity not only to work for my department, but also for each one of you.
The Second Committee of the House of Representatives has among its responsibility to deal with issues such as international policy, national defense and public force, public treaties, diplomatic and consular career, foreign trade and economic integration, port policy, parliamentary and international and supranational relations, diplomatic affairs not constitutionally reserved to the government, and borders.
Several residents of the southern sector of the island spent the night full of concern after their homes were damaged the previous afternoon by the sudden windstorm.
Chalito Walters and Nicolas O'Brien, who are affected by the sudden windstorm that hit the island yesterday, are looking for a solution to the damage so far. Chalito says that he did not wait to replace the Eternit sheets that blew off from his roof during the windstorm, for fear that it will rain again and his belongings would suffer more damage.
I bought my Eternit myself. I have my money and I bought my things and I paid the people to help me put it up. Yes, I pay for the labor.
Nicolas O'Brien and Religio Walters stated that it was impossible for them to sleep in their homes because it was extremely difficult to repair the damage caused by the windstorm last night.
I was half awake. I couldn't sleep because the winds come and surprise you in bed, so you can't sleep well. We put up the wall and we put it upright again by ourselves with our own strength because we're looking to see how we can do with the roof, how to buy the Eternit to fix it.
It hasn't even been a month since it was fixed. I'm looking about going downtown to see how to fix my roof. We can't sleep here in the house. We sleep in the other little house.
Among others affected in the Guinea sector is Mayerlis, who sadly today once again sees how the belongings she has achieved with sacrifice have been lost.
We had to fix the roof because practically half of it collapsed. That's why I slept in my daughter's room. As you can see, we had a lot of damage. The TV that we recently bought was damaged, the refrigerator got wet, the oven, many things were damaged that we recently bought. We hope that they will help us so that we can fix the roof as soon as possible.
Those affected hope to get help soon from the departmental government.
In other news, the risk management unit is progressing with the list and description of the houses affected by the strong breezes yesterday.
The Departmental Office of Disaster Risk Management delivered a partial report of the houses affected by the strong winds that unroofed them in different sectors of San Andres. According to the report, so far 30 houses have lost roof and windows, among other essential elements for the structure of their residences.
Yesterday, when we began and characterized this different situation in the part of South, we get to the conclusion that we have approximately 30 families that get affected. Today we continue in the recollection of this information. We're picking up all this information for can give no one exact number, but till the moment we have in the south part of the island approximately 30 families that get affected. In Surrey Bay we have approximately 10 persons that get affected, and we continue doing this work in the day of today.
At the same time, the community is being reminded that we are still in hurricane season. Therefore, it is of utmost importance to follow the recommendation of the competent authorities and try to insure their homes to mitigate the effect of these natural phenomena.
Okay, yesterday we have a big affection in some bay in the south part of San Andres with these breezes that come down on way. We never prepare for it because well, really is one breeze that suddenly just appear up. We got information from the MAR they send information about the little interaction what was there between the Atlantic and Panama, one high pressure, one lower pressure, and that caused the little breeze then. However, we have to remember say we're in hurricane season. The hurricane season begin the 1st of June and it finish the 30th of November. In that case, we still have to be prepared. In any moment we can get one hurricane or one cyclone. One cyclone can present on us. So the recommendation is the same one. We have to be attentive to all the information that given the communication of the Gobernación, of the AM, of the MAR, of the National Unit of Risk, of the NOAA. We have to pending at them recommendation what they give us on them different channel that is authorized to give us this information. Remember, we have to make sure that we building, that we structure, that we home got the correct structure. We host up, we have to make sure we got it well tied down. If we not got the way to tie it down, we can put sand, some bag of sand on top of the house top. We can tie the window, we look and see how we pose them there, if they pose them there in good condition, which condition is there. We can evaluate outside the condition of the tree them. Maybe the tree them represent one damage to our home, or we need to really take action over those trees.
The Ombudsman's Office issued a brochure and an audiobook in Creole on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
The project led by the Ombudsman Office integrates the translation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in written and oral form, which can be found on Spotify. It is an original document by Ruth Rocha with striking illustrations by Octavio Roth, which was translated by the Rizal teacher Adel Christopher. This project has been in process for several years, but it was not only until 2021 that the National Director of Promotion and Dissemination of the Ombudsman Office became interested in publicizing and producing an audiobook, which is why it was launched in April, and during the week of emancipation, the corresponding publicity was made.
And the departmental government carried out a waste collection campaign in the Las Palmas neighborhood in order to achieve clean spaces and guarantee places in optimal conditions.
The community of Las Palmas sector benefit from a cleaning day led by the departmental government, which made a commitment to this community to guarantee clean, uncluttered, and appropriate space for the transit of its inhabitants. During the day, debris was removed. In addition, white goods, ferrous material, among others, were collected and disposed of properly. In this way, the administration ratifies its commitments to ensure the welfare of the islanders and maintain clean spaces for the healthy recreation of children and adolescents.
And now let's get to know other facts that today are making news in our brief news section.
Police officers from the Child Protection Group and Carabineros conducted recreational activities with the children of the Mauricio Vélez Foundation, providing support activities, walks, and healthy recreation. The Chamber of Commerce of the department will hold today a free workshop on management and strategies in social networks for free. The activity will take place from 4 to 5 p.m. through the Google Meet platform. This will be a training place for those entrepreneurs who need to establish their digital communication strategy in order to achieve a consolidated presence of their ventures in the world of networks. After 2 years of not celebrating the traditional parade of August 7, the date that commemorates the Battle of Boyacá and is known as the event that concluded the independence campaign, the celebration of this event will be held on August 6 in the department with a parade of peace bands of the recreational institutions from 8 a.m. starting from the sector of Sound Bay in San Luis.